Bonjour, hola, what's up? How's it going, guys? It's me, Eric Cologne, here, back to make another video. This is one is be about something I've been trying to talk about for quite a while, but just never got around to doing it, and it's been a while. But basically, my post-marathon thoughts. I did my marathon back in May 2nd, so it's been almost 3 months now, actually. Wow. But yeah, just end of the school year time, so just like ran it, finals, and then summer. And so yeah, I was talking about all of that kind of crazy stuff and some of the pains and the greatnesses and the questions. So I ran my marathon in 3 hours and 36 minutes, which is pretty good. I was better than average, but I didn't hit my target goal. I really wanted to get more around the 315, 320 range. The super goal would have been like Boston qualifying, but that was a bit too ambitious for me, because that would have placed me around 3 hours, 3:05. And I kind of wanted that, so I started off kind of excited. I went way too fast. I clocked in around like 6:30, 6:45 miles, minutes per 6.5 minutes per mile. Yeah. Which is really fast. Like if you run that just a normal 5K or even a mile at that pace, that's pretty tiring. But I thought I can do it. Got around the 10-mile mark and I was like, ooh, I am feeling this. And then I kept going. Half-mile mark, I was still on the marker. There's when you run a marathon, there's pacers, and at this pace, there's bikers. Otherwise, they're runners. And so I saw the biker. I was still in like sight with him. I think at that point he was just ahead of me by a little bit, just like 100 meters or so. And so I was like, okay, I may not hit Boston. I probably won't hit Boston, but at least I will still probably get a good time. Probably still hit my my goal. But then I kept running and running and running, and then definitely around the 16, 18 mile mark, I felt it really bad. Like I started to slow down a lot, and I knew at that point I was not going to hit my goal time. And when you're running that long, it's a very mental game. And so I started to get mad, and I started to get moody, and I started questioning everything. Like, why am I running this? This is so painful. And got a little bit salty. But finished it, and it was exciting to finish. So like I said, as I started to go on past the 13 miles, I started to feel really drained. I didn't feel that good. Like my stomach started to feel bad, and that didn't help my pain later on. So I ran, so I kept running, doing my thing, and my legs do hurt, but what I remember more was just my stomach. And then I stopped eating, and when you stop eating, you stop getting like calories intake, and then that's worse because then you start cramping up, which was a huge issue at least twice in the race. Near like the 20 marker, I think I tried to go faster again, and I would just extend my stride, and I pulled didn't pull a muscle, but it cramped up, and I had to walk. And basically I was walking, and I was by some neighborhoods at the time, almost to the college. And so this lady just off to the side came up with an ice pack, and she's like, do you want anything else? Like all those bananas? I'm like, no, I'm like, my legs cramping up. And she's like, oh, I'll get you ice. So like she ran to the house, and like within like a minute she came back with an ice pack, and I just like held it to my leg, and I like limped for a while until like loosened up a little, and then I kept going. I'm not sure what's the best thing for like loosening up muscles when you're running. I know like when you're done running, I would like massage it and stuff like that, or just like let it chill and like unwind. But I wanted to keep going, so I'm not sure if the ice was the best thing, but it kind of helped, so I'll go with that. So other than like my muscles like cramping up, especially at the end, I was like the last 200 meters, I was trying to run, and I was like, yeah, let's go a little bit harder, and then like my muscle like bloop, and I was like, ah, so I kind of like limped my way the past like quarter mile. Other pain would be just like leg pain, just while you're running, you're exhausted, you're fatigued, past your limits. Yeah, I mean, most of the leg pain was like afterwards. when all the adrenaline's gone and your body's trying to like heal. It took me about a week. A week and I was like still limping. I'm not sure if other people limp after they run, but every time when I was training, I would get like a little bit farther. Like the first 12 mile, the first 16, the first 18, when we did the 20, each time I limped afterwards for at least a day, if not two. When I did the marathon, I limped for like 2 weeks. No, I limped for a week and hurt for like 2 weeks. Going upstairs was an adventure. Like, I never appreciated walking or my ability for my legs to do their job until I had, until like they were not cooperating with me. So that was the crazy thing. Oh my gosh, another thing I heard about was like, not really a myth, but just like a thing that happened was toenail pain. I didn't realize how real that was. Or not pain, but like my toenails start getting purple, and people said like people's toenails fall off, and so mine didn't fall off, luckily. So like I said, earlier in the race, like pretty early in the race, I started to have a lot of struggles with my time and my mental like boost of like just staying positive while during the run. And so that really ate away at me. And in my opinion, running is a major mental sport. And so you can keep going physically, but once you like stop, like keep pushing yourself and staying positive, your muscles will like start like, okay, we can slow down, like we don't have to go this fast. And it's really your mind that just keeps you up to par. And so I personally didn't have the best strategy just because I started off way too fast. But then, so that made me question a lot, like, why am I doing this? Why am I running? And at the end, I was like, F that. Like, why did I just do this? And I really do like running, but it just made me like really question it. But I definitely did enjoy it. At the end, like crossing the finish line, I just looked so dead. Like there's a video of me, maybe I'll include it, I don't know. But I just like don't even look at the camera. I didn't even realize it was there. But I just like kind of walked across the finish line, grabbed some like chocolate milk and like cookies or whatever they had there, and like just lie down and like drank water, and then gave like the cookies to my brother and like drank the chocolate milk because apparently chocolate milk is really good. Post running, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, noises. Neighbors. Anyways, so yeah, that made me really question it. Like, why am I gonna do this? I'm never gonna do this again. This is so evil. Why would anyone want to do this? But I probably will do it. And the next question is, will I do another one? And the answer is yes, I probably will. I'm not sure when. I wasn't doing another half with my friend in Chicago, but she's not sure about that anymore. But I am signed up for 2 half marathons coming up. One in October, it's like a Halloween one, so I'm gonna have a little fun with that. And then another one in January, which I'm like, why did I sign up for that? But I did, and it's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be an experience. But a full marathon, I'm not sure when I'll probably do another one. I think I'll just wait till next summer, honestly. I've not been running a lot. I've been focusing on other like working out things like gymnastics and just like lifting again. But definitely it's on my bucket list. I am kind of competitive. I wasn't always, but now I am. So I really want to beat my own time and get another PR. Of course, this one was a PR because, well, I've never done it, so gotta start somewhere. But I'm pretty excited. Many marathons ahead of my time to go. I definitely. It's painful. It's evil, but I want to do it again. I'm weird like that. But yeah, so I ran the Eau Claire Marathon over in Wisconsin. And my time was 3 hours and 36 minutes, and I hope some of this information can help whether you want to do a marathon or start another marathon, try one for the first time. I have to say they're not for everyone, running 26 miles, but they are rewarding in the end. You do kind of have bragging rights, but don't get crazy. But yeah, so if you have any questions about like my experience or any other running techniques or stuff like that, I have been running since I was in the 5th grade. I am not the fastest runner. I wasn't I didn't go to state or anything, but I do have good form and I know some other stuff. But so yeah, if you have any questions about marathon or just running in general, or about me, just leave them in the comment section below. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Yep, that. Subscribe.